Have you ever wanted to change the world? Are you one of those who wants to make things better, help people feel better? One of those who feels the pain and suffering of all of the people around them, and then at times gets completely overwhelmed by it all, by that sense of over responsibility for everything and everyone? I've absolutely been that way for most of my life. And it's only recently that I've learned some energetic boundaries where I end, where others begin. And I've found that that's been a powerful way for me to show up more fully in this world that I care about so much and with the people that I love. It's day 36 of the Bedhead Chronicles. I'm Ashley Lauren, and I'm rolling out of bed every morning and jumping in front of a camera to share just a little inspiration and hopefully some permission to help you live more authentically. And it's the day after Christmas. I don't know about you, but I am hoping to do some relaxing today. I find the holidays a little overstimulating, and I like some peace and quiet, especially on the day after Christmas. Back to our subject of wanting to change the world. I'd like to share a little nugget from the Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo, which I share on here from time to time. And I love this thought that he shares. We cannot eliminate hunger. We've tried. Some have. But what we can do is feed each other. We cannot eliminate loneliness, but we can hold each other. We cannot eliminate pain, but we can live a life of compassion. And one of the things that's really powerful, as Mark Nepo writes this sort of daily devotional, is that he shares his experience with being faced with death by cancer. And he talks about going through depression and a sort of awakening and liberation on the other side of that. And he says, in speaking of facing death, that when he was stripped of causes and plans and things to strive for, I discovered that everything I could need or ask for is right here in flawed abundance. And then at the end of this passage, you're invited to exhale and arrive in the moment where you are. Wherever that is right now, if you're driving, if you're working in the kitchen, if you're working, if you're using the bathroom, I invite you to land in your body and arrive in this very moment, this here now moment. If you're thinking about the future, if you're dissociating, if you're doom scrolling, come back into your body with me and just be here in this moment. And then Nepo invites you to take a deep breath. Let's do that together. And accept the jewel and the grit of this moment. Because every moment comes with both the jewel and the grit. Life has polarity, and that's what makes it what it is. It's not perfectible. The light and the dark somehow live in this symbiotic harmony that we can't disconnect. As much as we want everything to just be how we want it to be, so we can always feel good all the time, we find that as we go through our days, there's always a lingering shadow, no matter how much light is flooding in. And that's just the way things are, and I'm convinced it's the way things are meant to be. So while we can't eliminate world hunger, we can feed each other. And while we can't eliminate loneliness, we can hold each other. And I would like to say that while I can't eliminate world hunger, I can feed myself. Because in doing that, I then have the energy and the resources to feed others emotionally, spiritually, physically. And the same goes for loneliness. When I can give myself the presence and the attention and the focus that I'm craving, I'm then able to give that to others as well. So if you're out to change the world, I invite you to take an inner moment to change what's going on inside of you. Give yourself that time and that focus and that attention that you might be craving right now, especially after the holidays. We're going into New Year's coming up, but if you're anything like me, the last few days have been a little hectic, and this is a really great time to take a breath, do a little reset, and just let everything be as it is with acceptance and one of my favorite words, equanimity, because that's what leads to inner peace and maybe eventually, somehow, world peace. But let's start with you and let's start with